Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon and our continued coverage of G.I. Joe, the deck building game. Today we're going to be going through a solo playthrough of the game. So I know there are several other playthroughs of the game. So what I wanted to show off specifically was the solo rules, not that they're that much different, but simply, keeping track of this round tracker. And one other thing that I just wanted to go ahead and get out of the way was I did make a mistake in my previous video and saying that when you are playing solo, you can reserve 2 cards over here, which that's how I was playing my first couple solo games, and obviously was playing wrong. I don't know where I got that from. Again, the rule book is a little dry, a lot of words, very texty, and I guess this whole solo thing down here with the 2 next to it threw me off, but this is meant to be for solo and 2 players only. I guess that's where I got that from. But with that correction out of the way, we will be playing correctly today, hopefully. If I make rules mistakes, please bear with me. Honestly, probably the toughest thing to do is keep track of flipping this between rounds, so I'm going to try and keep it out here, but as we play, it may get in the way, so it may have to be shifted around here. Maybe I could stick it over here, but I don't want it to be out of the way either. So we'll see. We'll see if it works. But without further ado, another caveat I just want to throw out there is that I'm actually going to be playing Mission 2. So this is the Dr. Mindbender's device, mind control device story. So it's not the mass device story, which a lot of people have already shown off on the channel. So if you are concerned that this would be a spoiler, now is your chance to turn away. But again, eventually you're going to see these cards. This is not like a narrative-driven deck builder where, once you've seen the cards, it's going to spoil it for you. So, but if you really don't want to see what the second mission is, there's lots of other playthroughs that just show the mass device mission, and you can go check those out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, with my solo play, I'm essentially going to get 2 rounds. This is not specifically stated in the game, but I believe this is true since I'm not going to actually, since normally everybody gets a round to recruit before the mission comes out, and you skip putting this out the first turn, everybody's first turn. I'm pretty sure I get to do that twice then as a solo, and it really is the end of round when this pushes into the green that then we start doing start of turn effects and like refilling the story mission and things like that. So all right, but I do get to see what our first story mission here is, and it's find the location of the hidden battalion. Cobra plans to steal supplies from a humanitarian organization in Afghanistan. The Joes need to find where they are hiding and fast. So this is going to be having me draw complication cards as long as I leave it out there, and it's going to bring 2 in when it comes in. Ideally, I would use a jet in this instance. I don't have any vehicles up here, but so that's okay. But I guess I could just go ahead and share with you guys the leader that I ended up with was Flint, who gets bonuses if we can keep vehicles in the hangar. So ideally, I'm going to want to see vehicles come out. I don't see any yet, though. He just happens to be in my starting hand here. All right, and we're looking for recon and vehicles. So right off the bat here, I've got Ace, who's got 2 vehicles. I've got Deep 6, who's got 2 vehicles. Both of them are giving me wild skill. Deep 6, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford right away. Also, the rocket launcher is an excellent card to have because anytime you have it, you can discard a complication that's attached to a story mission. So that's not going to get rid of the side missions that are going to come up, but it will allow me to mitigate a lot of those negative cards. So we're going to go ahead and go through our first round here, and again, we're only recruiting, so basically all this other stuff does not matter. I've got 3 recruit, and what I'm going to hope for, I'm going to save this card in reserve, so I'm technically going to have to play that card and not get anything for it, but I've got 3 recruit. Gosh, I'm pretty much going to be purchasing these 2 cards this first go through, so I don't think it really matters. So let's go ahead and just get Ace for us. So ace is going to go into our, on top of our deck. So I just placed that one on top of their deck. I know I'm going to be drawing that one. Why I got ace first is that I'm hoping to make sure to draw him, to then shuffle him in, and then when this does come out, I'm hoping I get him and Flint together, and maybe we can knock out this story mission pretty quickly. Other than that, these cards have been played. They now go to my discard pile, and see, I already made a mistake because I should have started the game with it on the G.I. Joe symbol. When you're playing solo, this is the side you start on. Now that my first turn is over, I'm going to flip this over, and now I know that I have to do end of round stuff. So, all right, I do have a vehicle, so that's another thing that I'm going to be looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I get my 5 cards plus this one, and I actually, yeah, Flint only gave me 1 recruit. I thought the leaders gave you 2. But again here, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. So I'm thinking I may actually, because if I have Flint, if there are 2+ transports in the hangar, target player draws 1 card. And so I can play that card before I believe that activates before I can announce that I'm going on a mission. So I'm actually going to spend my 4 recruit this time to get the Awe Striker here and just go ahead and get 2 vehicles in my hangar. I will also, let's see here, that used up all my stuff. I can immediately refill this, so I have a Barbecue Joe, but even if I draw this, so I think I'm going to use this to replace somebody in the lineup here. Explosives, like I really like these 2 cards. Barbecue Joe, though, I do want to keep, yeah, so I'm just going to throw that card. I'm going to save this one again, essentially, for the next round. And the All Striker does not go on top of my deck. It goes directly into my hangar to be ready to use. So now that we have finished our turn, let's go ahead and do end of round stuff. I have no story mission out, so there's no story mission. There's no other card effects. I simply have to follow the threat meter. We're in the blue, so nothing happens. And now I move this up 1, and that's it. Solo, we flip this over. Okay. So I need to draw 1 card and then do a quick shuffle here. And we all know there's 2 specific cards I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, did we get them? Did we get them? No, we got nothing but starting GI. So I know that my next hand is going to be pretty good, and that's okay. So now we actually start with the refill the story mission phase. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to draw 2 complications. They go face down right here. And now we are good to go. All right, so yeah, I really don't want to just take these 4 GIs and go in there and attempt this mission. And I don't have a side mission or anything else that I can go after. So what I'm going to do is, let's see here. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to spend those to recruit. And it's a shame that I'm just 1 short. So the question is, do I get Barbecue Joe? I think I do, knowing that I want to start off well, not with a failure. So I think I'm going to use 2 of these to grab Barbecue Joe. The question is, do I go ahead and get Muskrat? I really don't need stealth right now. I'm going to need tech or recon next, and I don't have any of those coming up. But let's go ahead and spend 2 here on Barbecue Joe and see what else we get. All right, night vision goggles. Yeah, I really don't want to take disarm because I don't want to clog up my deck. So again, I'm going to keep saving second effort. And this one I am not going to do anything with again. So we're done with that. We're going to flip this over. And at the end of each round, so this one does not fire off. This is where the story mission, you look to the story mission card. So nothing bad has happened yet. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's find my 5 cards here and see what we get. Okay, so good. We have a really great hand. We got everybody we needed. Yep, I'm not going to need this. But so let's go ahead and show you what it takes to go on a side mission. Now, I believe I can go ahead and play this now. If there are 2+ transports in the hangar, target player draws 1 card. Okay, GI, standard GI. Okay, now I believe 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, drawing that card really wasn't helpful because I can't send all of these guys on this mission. But what I'm actually going to do here is send the Awe-Striker, which might seem weird, but I'll put this over here. Since I'm starting this mission with my leader here, I'm getting +2 wild skill, which is better than if I had taken the Vamp, taken 1 extra Joe, who just adds 1 die. So this is essentially getting me 2 dice to roll here. I'm getting, obviously, I can do recon and vehicles, so I'm getting 2 for Flint. And then you know who else I'm taking. I'm taking 3 for Barbecue Joe. And 1 for Ace. Now, I don't believe I get this bonus because I'm not in an airplane. I'm on an airplane mission, but I think Ace has to be in an airplane to get that wild skill, not necessarily on an airplane mission. I think it all has to match up. Again, I don't believe this is specifically stated in the rulebook. If it's something I missed, please feel free to let me know, but I'm going to go ahead and roll 1 less dice. But either way, I get to roll all my dice, plus I get 1 reroll because he should have 2 right here. So just keep that in mind as I'm about to roll all my dice out here. I'm going to get 1 free reroll, and I have this reroll here. So go ahead and give these a roll. I'm looking for... Oh, hold on. Forgot to flip over complications here. All right. Precision Strike is going to come to me, and a Precision Strike is going to come to me. All right, so these 2 have to come down here in front of me. I'm the only player. So there we go. We're going to have to deal with that here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. All right, boom, crushed it. Hopefully I have a lot of vehicle stuff now. So I can drop this down 1. Unfortunately, I am as low as I can go, but target player draws 1 card. So let's go ahead and shuffle up my discard pile here because that's what I need to do, and maybe I can get somebody to go on one of these side missions here. All right. Okay, good. So we got another Joe. Now, what happens is I succeed. So this is going to go over here in a pile with this token, just to remind me that that's my success pile. This card goes to my discard pile, and I'll have to redraw it again. And these guys are going to go into just like a separate pile I'm going to place over here for spent cards that I can still recruit from. But I have these 2 guys here that are both precision strikes. Both of them are going to make me increase at the end of my turn here. So I definitely want to get rid of one of them. I'm going to save vehicles because I got a lot of vehicle people who can probably make that more easily. So I'm going to send my 3 GIs in the Vamp here. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm rolling 3 dice to get 2 successes. So a lot less than I just did. But let's see if we can be successful here. I got a reroll. All right, so I get 1 reroll. I'm spending this now, so I'm going to move it out of my spent column, and I still missed. Okay, but I don't get penalized for failing this side mission. I'm going to have to deal with this since it's the end of my turn, but it's not the end of the world. So we're going to move these guys down here. This is going to come back down. The vamp gets to return to the hangar. And it is now the end of our turn. And so we're going to do a lot of stuff here. First, let's do, I believe, end of turn stuff. So these are both going to go boom, 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 boom. And then these stay with me. Okay. Technically, I have this card. I have nothing else I could reserve, so why not? Then, oh wait, before we do that, let's go ahead and spend our recruit. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I've actually have a decent number of cards with all that card draw here that I can spend. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I would love to go ahead and get my up promoted Flint out there, but Deep 6, I believe, is calling my name with Recon coming up, Tech or Recon. So let's go ahead and spend 5 to get Deep 6. He goes on top of my deck. I get to refill, and I've got Inspiration Utility here. Each player who reveals a leader from their hand draws 1 card. That's not a bad little card, but again, I really don't want to. Muskrat's really not that bad of a card, honestly. He doesn't offer me any recruit, but I could get lucky and get some free hits on the mission. So I'm considering getting him and just taking that chance. Because I know all my best Joes are right here. So why not? I don't think I've actually purchased Muskrat yet and played with him. Ooh, I do like Jinx, especially if a martial arts card comes up. Okay, so these guys have all been spent now. That goes there. Now, let's move on. I already did my end of turn stuff. Let's move on to end of round stuff. The story mission is complete, so I have nothing there. I have no cards I have to deal with. The threat meter says this goes up 1, and then we push it up 1 naturally, and we flip this over. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and add this to my hand, and this now comes out. So, decode Cobra's secret message. GI has intercepted an encoded message from Cobra Commander. What secret scheme has the Viper devised this time? At the end of each player's turn, they gain 1 Cobra Trooper. So that's actually going to go into my hand. It's like a wound in many other deck builders, and it's just going to clog up my hand, making me draw less decent cards. So, all right. So we know we've got these 2 guys. So I'm getting 2 recon. He would give me a 3rd die. Unfortunately, I don't have a boat I can take because that really would have helped this mission out here. I really don't want to gain a... So if I go here, I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Muskrat might give me a little boost. Or I could try and knock out these. Let's do that. Because a Cobra Trooper might not be the worst thing in the world. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, gosh, I really don't want to give up this. This might be, though, the best. Oh, such tough decisions here. Okay, but this could also help me reduce it. All right, so we're going to instead go after this side mission here. We're going to take the Vamp, and we're going to go with Deep 6 and 1 starter Joe there. Yeah. Let's see if we can't get lucky here. Okay. Yep. I like that. So they're giving me 2 vehicles, 3 dice here. Yeah, 3 dice. Not the best odds in the world. Maybe we're going to get lucky. And we did. Look at that roll. What an amazing roll. Okay. So, bam. That just goes into a discard pile that I'm going to have to reshuffle later. But I also have this card, so I'm going to go ahead and play Diffuse. That allows me to lower the threat meter. These guys have now been played. They're going to go down with it. The vamp goes back to the hanger. But then I can immediately, well, before that, I'm going to play Comms. And this says either discard one uncovered card from the lineup or target teammate, which I can target myself. With 3 or fewer cards in hands, I now have 2, can draw a card. Okay, so perfect. Now that's been played. I am now going to take the vamp here and give, so yeah, Muskrat first starts off by rolling 5 dice, and then I'm basically getting 3 dice again for this precision strike. So start off by rolling 5 dice. I'm looking for doubles. Woo, doggy, look at that. Muskrat did it without even, and I guess I have to go ahead and I wonder if I even have to dedicate these guys beforehand. When, see, again, this is not clearly stated in the rules. When do I roll the 5 dice? Is it after I've committed everybody? Or not? But either way, this one's definitely gone. So that's helpful. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and say these guys are spent. This one goes back. And so let's do some recruiting. 1, 2. Muskrat's got 0, so I'm going to leave him down here. Let's see. So 5. What do we want to do with 5? I think it's going to be Jinxie, ladies and gentlemen. And she can come in real handy right here. Yeah, I wish I could get a boat out here, but I don't think I'm going to get one. So let's go ahead and take Jinxie. She becomes the only card on my deck, and let's see what we get here. All right, so a ram, and I am going to, I spent 3, I've got 5, so I'm going to spend this on this one here. I'm obviously probably not going to use that, at least this turn, but I'm hoping to get Flint back again, and I've got 2 vehicles in the hangar. So, all right, at this point, I need to flip this over. I'm going to take a Cobra Trooper. The Cobra Trooper goes into my discard pile. And yeah, I know I'm going to be drawing Jinxie. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Oh, there's the frickin' boat. Oh, so is it worth it? Let's find out, because that could really help. Okay, so let's see who we got here. We have the Awestriker. So as soon as I draw this one, it's your turn. If it's in my hand, I can just add it to the hanger. So there we go. And I have none of the cards that are going to really help with this. Son of a... Oh, you know what? This one should have come with a complication card. I haven't missed anything. I haven't messed anything up because you only flip these over once you start the story mission. So, yeah, that one's just been sitting there. I wish I could go ahead and take it out, but I can't. So let's see here. And I don't, even if I just say, screw it, I'll take on another Cobra Trooper, I only have 4, which is not going to allow me to purchase the Killer Whale. I think I'm going to save this. And yeah, I really don't want to go into this with, I mean, I guess I could go in with this, but I'm rolling 4 dice. Otherwise, I'm just rolling 3. And none of these guys are worth saving. So yeah, I've got 4 recruit to spend here. So yeah, I think what I'm actually going to do is get the rocket launcher. That way that complication could be taken care of. And oh, And there is now, the reason Lady J's promoted card is coming up is because I'm playing solo. So you shuffle in the promoted versions, which can be purchased for 6 recruit when you are playing solo. All right. Okay. So story mission: at the end of each player's turn, they gain 1 Cobra Trooper. That goes into my discard. So that's done. No other card effects. The threat meter says to push this up 1, and then this one goes up 1. Let me flip this. Okay, so not off to a great start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one. Okay. Ugh, and I have an even worse hand. I have 3 starting GIs, and that is it. I don't have anything really that can help me. These guys are going to give me 3 recruit. This would give me 2 recruit, though. This would give me the 5 I need to get the killer whale out there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. As much as I would love to save the rocket launcher, it's actually giving me recruit. So I'm going to put this guy down. And I'm actually going to use this to get rid of this card. Get Beachhead Stealth. Yeah, that's not coming in handy. Okay, so I've got my 5 recruit. I'm going to get the killer whale in here. The hangar is nice and full for Flint. And I am going to have to deal with another Cobra Trooper, unfortunately. But nothing else bad is going to happen here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully now I'm getting the Joes that I need to get this done. All right. Let's see here. Muskrat could be helpful. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and use Flint here, because Flint is going to give me to draw a card. I did not get the one I wanted. Oh, man. +1 wild skill. We're not using a jet. I would like the boat. Each player on this mission may reveal the top card of their deck and add it to this mission if possible, if able. Okay. So let's do this. We're gonna go on the story mission. I'm taking the killer whale. I'm taking Flint. I'm taking Muskrat, and then I'm just going to take a basic Joe. So I've only filled up 3 spots in the killer whale, and since I'm doing boat to boat, I'm going to be able to flip this over, and I only have 1 card left in my deck. I'm pretty sure this is Deep 6, and it is. Okay, so we're going to throw Deep 6 in here as well. Now let's flip this over and see what this is. Put Major Blood into play. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't have my card to get rid of a complication card, so I come over here, I find Major Blood, and he now goes right there. This complication is discarded, and he now says at the start of each player's turn. So he is not so bad right now. I almost feel like I should have done Deep 6 with the Ram. Gotten 6 dice. Anyways, okay. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're still getting 6, and I get to roll my 5 dice ahead of time for Muskrat. So let's see if we can't get lucky here. Okay, so there's 1 hit. Boom. Let's do it like that. Boom. Okay, so now I am rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. I do have a reroll in my hand. So let's do this. Ooh. All right. All right, I get 1 reroll. So I'm spending this card that's in my hand. No, 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 no. Oh, gosh. Okay. I don't have anything else that will help. Again. Oh, no, wait. I get 2 wild skill here. Hold on. I completely missed that because I'm in a boat. I'm on a boat mission. 2 more dice. There we go. Okay. Whoo! Almost missed that. Okay. I knew there was a reason why I wanted deep 6 on this mission, and I was taking a boat. All right, so we were successful. I get to drop this down 1. Target player draws 1 card, so I have to do a quick shuffle. And then that one is going to go into our success pile. And we draw the Cobra Trooper. Okay. So let's put that in front of us here and take a look at, so this is successful. We're done with that. And these guys are all done. The killer whale's gonna go over here. And that's been played. I'm done with that. Okay, so I have some options now. I could go after the Cobra Trooper. I could go after Major Blood. I could really like just use up all my vehicles right now and actually think I could get through this. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do Recon as my skill, any one skill, so I can choose. And GIs basically essentially just have 1 wild skill. That's what their thing is. So since they don't have Recon, they're gonna be rolling 1 dice. So I'm rolling 4 dice here for just trying to hit 1 success. All right, we got it. So this guy has been defeated. He just goes back into his pile. I have my diffuse card, so I can lower this by 1. And this guy was successful on a mission, and so is this guy. And so I'm actually going to take the opportunity to cut these guys out of my hand. Boom, they're done. The ram goes into my discard pile, and then I'm going to bring out the Awe Striker here, because why not? And so this one is giving me +3 marksman, and he's giving me 2 vehicles. This is marksman and vehicles. So I'm rolling 5 dice, looking for 4 successes. So a little bit more of a stretch here. I got to get lucky, but it's not going to hurt me if I miss. And I did, so that's fine. We used up that guy there, but we are good to go. So, okay, he stays there. He's going to be a little bit more of a pain. This one should have been refilled. Okay, so now let's look at what we can recruit with here. Not much, just 4 recruit. So I could get Beachhead. Beachhead would give me 4 stealth and a card draw. That's not too bad. Lightfoot's allowing me to possibly get a bonus. Target player may add 1 Joe to this mission, ignoring transport capacity. I'm really liking Beachhead for 4, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab Beachhead. Tunnel Rat. Okay, so Tunnel Rat comes in handy when we get up into the bad area here. All right. But we need to do some end of round stuff here. So we don't have a story mission card. This does not come into play because it's the start of our turn. The threat meter is telling us to push up 1, and then we push up 1. So we flip this over. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we have come to Act 1 finale. So this comes out. We're looking for tech and stealth next. All right. And this one says, no Joes. It can't be. The U.S. government is calling for the official termination of the G.I. Joe project. The Joes must act fast to prove their mettle. All right, so this one's coming with a single complication. It actually does not have a vehicle, which is interesting. Place Dr. Mindbender into play at the end of each round +1. So we're adding a second person here, which is obnoxious. I wish I could have gotten rid of Major Blood there in that last round, but 'tis what it is. All right. So he needs tech. At the start of a group mission, discard the top card of the main deck. If it's a Joe, this mission has +2 difficulty. Gross. Now, I can technically go after him first and then do the story mission. But this is going to be raising the threat each round. So let's start with some stuff here. At the start of each player's turn, place 1 Cobra Battalion on a uncovered card in the lineup with cost 5+. Now, normally you would start from left to right. I believe in this instance, I just have to pick one. So I'm going to pick this one. It's 5+. There we go. Wasn't planning on purchasing that one anyways. All right, so tech, marksman, and vehicles. 3 of any skill. All right, so I have this stupid Cobra Trooper here. Oh, man. He's just not helping. All right, I think I'm just going to go for it. Maybe we'll get lucky here. So I'm picking any one skill. I'm choosing stealth. So I'll be rolling just 6 people here. 6 dice. I've got this that can help. So yes, let's go ahead and I don't know which order we do this in. Okay, captured, complication, story mission, discard 1 Joe from this mission, but we got the rocket launcher. Discard this card. Thank you very much. And now we have to discard the top card of the main deck if it's a Joe. No, it's gear. Sorry, I thought that was the diver guy. No. So we lost that, which is actually a nice little card, but we're still at 3. So we're 6 dice for 3 successes. Let's see if we can get this done here. Yes, we did it. Okay. My cards are sticking. All right. So, ooh, I forgot. Each player who's on this mission gets to draw a card. Okay, so this is helpful. I, once again, am going to cull a GI from my deck. These guys have been played along with the rocket launcher. And now, target player draws 2 cards, return Mindbender to the deck. So this one goes over here. Dr. Mindbender goes away. And Vamp goes back to the hangar. And one of the cards I drew is a freaking Cobra Trooper, but I also now have Jinx and a GI. Martial arts, marksmanship. 2 of these things. So I think what I'm actually going to do is spend Jinx here. Yeah, because I'm not too worried about Cobra Battalions at the moment. So I'm going to roll Jinx out, and then I'm going to roll my single GI. The single GI is going to have to get lucky, but let's see. Just looking for 1 success either way. So there's Jinxie. She was successful. And now my single GI. Come on, buddy. Boom! Look at that. And I can cull him. Well, let me see. Let me see how much recruit I'd be having here. 2, 4, 6. So that's perfect. So I have 6 right there. I don't need this GI. I can throw you in there. And I am going to go get me Lady J here. Badoop. And, ooh, there's a plane vehicle. Okay, so all these guys go away. And this is going to flip over. Okay, but now that we are on to Act 2, what we now have to do is take the Act 2 Complications deck, which is right there. Take this, take our Complications discard pile, and the Complication deck, shuffle these all together, and so I'll be right back, and this is how we kind of make the game harder as it goes along. Okay, so we have shuffled up our Complication deck, we have shuffled up our deck because we needed to draw some cards, and we are ready to go. So at this, after this one, we are going to be doing end of round effects. So let's see. This one says, analyze the blueprints. Luckily, Dr. Mindbender's mind control device is not fully operational. Deciphering these schematics should reveal a weakness. So we are on another boat mission. We're adding one complication here to it. At the start of each player's turn, add one Cobra battalion to the lineup. If we're in the green at the start of each player's turn, draw one complication. We are not. So I believe, though, I've already passed the start of each player's turn. So I don't think I have to do it, but I should have done it for Major Blood here. So I got to look, and Major Blood will only cover up 5s, though. So at this point, he's covered up everything he can cover up, but this one's not going to stop. So I actually have a really nice hand, though, for this one. I deliberately got Lady J, who had Tech, and I also have Beachhead here. So, yeah, we are going to go for this right off the bat. So let's send the Vamp and 2 Joes. Okay. All else I have is a comms card here. Beachhead allows me to draw a card. Okay, that's not super helpful. I do not have a utility in play. So Lady J's thing is not going to come in handy. So let's see what this is. And this is a precision strike. So this one just comes down to me and is going to be obnoxious here in a second. And so yeah, we are going for 5 successes with 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to get to roll all of my dice and even have 1 reroll. 5 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Crushed it. The Vamp goes back. We can push this down 1. Target player may gain any 1 gear in the lineup. Ooh. Okay, well, there's actually only 1 gear, but we might as well take the night vision goggles. That's not too bad. Let's replace this with Mainframe. He could have been helpful there. All right, this again goes into our success pile. And these guys have been spent, and I can get rid of both of these guys. So yeah, I might as well play this card and draw a card just to see what I get. Oh wait, I knew I was going to get this. No, I didn't want to do that. My bad. I'm just going to not play this card because I'm going to save this one. All right. Actually, let's use this to get rid of that. I don't want that card. All right. Knowing is half the battle. I love that card. Gain a number of hits equal to half the printed difficulty of this mission, rounded down, then discard this card immediately. So if you use it, you don't get the recruit. All right, and I have 3 recruit, which I think I'm going to use to get, I'm looking at recon or vehicles, and this one provides both. So yeah, that was a no-brainer. Skyhawk it is. Okay, so end of round stuff. We have nothing up here we need to deal with. Card effects as before. Threat meter says draw a Cobra Battalion card and add it to cover up roadblock here, because anytime you just randomly add a Cobra Battalion, it starts from the left. So now I need to start thinking about those guys. But that's why I saved this. And then this pushes up 1. Okay. This flips over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking these 5 cards plus this one, and what do we got here? All right, so this one's coming out. This one says, it seems Dr. Mindbender's mind control device was developed in secret undersea Cobra laboratory. Are there no depths Cobra won't sink to? So we have to add a complication. We're on a boat again. Shuffle the Cobra officer stack and place 1 at random into play. Well, bonkers. This could be bad. Because, like, Cobra Commander, he ain't playing around. Dr. Mindbender again. Okay. Well, worst case, if I fail this, I've already got Dr. Mindbender in play. Okay. So we're looking for recon or vehicles. Well, I do actually have Barbecue Joe here. and 3 freaking vehicles all came up at once. So these are all going to go over here. And let's see here. So I could actually attempt this with 6 with just Barbecue Joe. Martial arts or marksman. Reroll 1 die. Marksman and vehicles. Let's start doing some other stuff here. So, gosh, that really kind of hurt that I drew so many freaking things. Martial arts or marksman at the end of your turn +1. Jeez, criminy. Oh, and that guy's gonna add 1. Okay. So I'm going to send Barbecue Joe to take out Major Blood. I could take him to go after this one, but I feel like I need to wait a minute. So, unfortunately, Major Blood is not a side mission either. And I'm going to lose the Skyhawk, but I'm rolling 6 dice against Major Blood here, so for 4 successes, and not even close. So I can go ahead and play this to re-roll 1 dice and hope I get a double, and I did not. +3, 3 is 6. I rolled all 6. I re-rolled 1 die for each Joe on the mission. That kind of got wasted. So yeah, not a great turn for me. This is going to hurt. So I lose this card now. Oh, and these guys are going to go. I can now recruit for 4. So I'm going to get mainframe here, actually. Get mainframe. Smart missiles come out. Okay. I might as well save that, because why not? But now, unfortunately, at the end of my turn, this is going to go up 1. Now, as I flip this over, at the start of my turn, I have to cover that up. Oh, so things are getting pretty squirrely here, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Things are not looking good. Okay, so what do we need to take care of here? Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. Martial arts. Do I have Jinx? No. Where is Jinxie? Vehicles, tech. Vehicles. Okay. Reroll a die. Vehicles. Vehicles. So lots of vehicles. So I could easily take out you. I think we might save the tech here. All right. Marksman and vehicles. So let's do this. Let's take the boat. And we're going to take... Marksman and vehicles. So I can do 2 here, 4. Play him and draw a card. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Let's just be sure. 7, 8. All right. So 8 dice to get rid of Major Blood here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. So he's done. Fortunately, we didn't get anything for that. Okay. Okay, then let's go ahead and try and take on this one here. Boom and boom. So we're going to take the Awe Striker here. And the Awe Striker is going to take Muskrat. So Muskrat gets to start by rolling 5 dice. And look at that. He got 1, so we're looking for double, just 2 hits. And we can do +3 here. So 3, 4. 4 dice for 2 hits. Good. All right, so this one's taken care of. That one goes away. I also have this card in my hand, so I'll be playing that to drop this down. All right, and so Muskrat's done, Awe Striker's done, and then I'm going to use the Vamp to take out one of the Cobra battalions here with Mainframe. Yeah, I feel like we need to do that. So he's rolling 4. I just need 2 successes. We got it, just barely. Okay, which one of these do I want to get rid of? Let's clean up Roadblock here. So there we go. This goes back to the hanger. Mainframe is done. Saving that card. And let's see, we've got 2, 4, 6 recon or vehicles. Yeah, I think explosives or vehicles. Yeah, I mean, wait. Yeah, I'm going to promote Flint. So I can use his thing to recruit. He does go on top of my deck. This card goes out of my deck, back into the box. And that's what we're spending our 6 recruit on. Whew. So let's see. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything to us. We need to add a Cobra battalion, which unfortunately is going to cover back up Roadblock. And then this goes up 1. So there's 1, 2, 3. And yeah. Things are still not in a great place here. We've got a lot of side missions we need to get to, but this actually isn't hurting us at the moment. So we can take some time to do some side missions here, I'm hoping. -2 would be great though. So 1, 2. All right, let's see what we get here. Okay, Jinxie, rocket launcher, upgraded Flint, recon or vehicles. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think we're going to go for the main mission here and just get this over with. Although I really... Okay. Let's go with the Vamp. There was 2+ transports in the hangar. So +2 wild skill and target player draws 1 card. Ooh. Okay. So boom. 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 All right. So we're rolling a lot of dice here for vehicles. So I'm hoping we're going to be okay. All right, we've got this. So let's see what this is. This is a precision strike, which is obnoxious. So, all right. Let's see here. We are rolling 5, 6, 9, 11. 11 dice. We lost the arc, but it's just for, so I get 3 rerolls here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got it. All right, so each player draws 1 card, and this goes down to boom, boom. Okay, another success. All right, we unfortunately don't get to get rid of Mindbender, but Jinxie can go back into my hand. All right, these guys we're done with for now. The Vamp returns to the hangers. So let's see here. I've got this, and I've got a lot of Cobra Battalions I need to get rid of. So let's send Lady J, who I just drew, on this mission here. Yeah, I still have this too. This should go into my hand. So she's got trackers. I don't have any utility cards in play. So I'm just looking for 1 success on 3 dice. Got it. All right, so this one's done. Lady J is done. Vamp goes back. Well, no, just gonna keep the Vamp out here. All right, Jinxie is gonna go after a Cobra Battalion. She's rolling 4 dice for any 1 skill. Obviously, it's martial arts. She got it. So let's get Roadblock open again. And that was not a story mission, so we're done with her now. And Mainframe is going to go up against another one. He's also going to choose Tech for 2 successes, and he freaking missed. So why not? We're going to play this to re-roll 1 die here, and we missed. So, all right. But that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Okay. All right, so Dr. Mindbender's still out there. I'm going to save this card, I think, because I've got quite a bit of recruit here with all the card draw I got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yes, we are definitely taking you for 6, and I think we're going to take, ooh, oh, I can't afford him because that would make 12. Oh, crap. But do I? Yes, I think it's worth it. I love Wild Bill. So, boop. He automatically, since we're in the yellow, is going to give us +1 hit to every mission he's on. And he's +3 wild. So, boom. All right, so we had to give up all these cards. There we go. Ooh, and there's Hawk for 7. Okay. All right. Okay. So at this point, we have been going on for quite some time. I'm going to pause the video here and pick up the remainder of the playthrough in an extended playthrough video. So this will be part 1. Part 2 will be coming soon. Up next is Prevent the Cobra Attack at Big Ben. That's a fun looking card. So if you're enjoying this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to be notified when the second part of this playthrough hits YouTube, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you can be notified when I put videos up on the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.